Hello, hello. I'm live. What up? Whoa, this is not. Oh, there we go. Silly me. All right. Why? Everything's all funny, but why? There we go. All right. Wahoo! How's everyone doing? I watched all of One Piece live action season 2 yesterday. All of it. All 8 episodes, I think. I really like the One Piece live actions. I really, really liked it. I think the casting is amazing. The issue I had with season 1, because I watched up to Dressrosa in the anime, right? So that's like episode 600 something. And then I stopped. It's too much. But I like the pacing of the live action in general. I like how they kind of like set up the narrative and things like that. My biggest gripe in season 1 was fixed in season 2. And my gripe was that in season 1, Zoro was too cool. Like he was like too like, I don't know. And I was like, man, like I like anime Zoro because anime Zoro is like dumb. He's like a himbo, right? He's loyal, and he's like tough, but he's kind of as dumb as the rest of the crew. And so they played it up in season 2, which I liked. Didn't it just release? It did. So I actually took yesterday off of work. I asked for yesterday off, and I just watched it the whole day. So I watched all eight-ish episodes. It took about like 10-ish hours or whatever, right? Like breaks and things like that. I watched it with some friends. So that's what I thought. I liked it. It fixed what I had quote unquote it's not real problems, right? But like it fixed what I was picking on in season 1. I thought season 2 was better. I still have some nitpicky thingies, but like that one is like you can kind of just like, it's not even that big of a deal, right? Like that's just being picky to be picky. And then I liked what it covered, because I think it goes past like almost 100 episodes of the anime at this point in the live action. But I liked where I just wish I want more already. That's my that's not even like a problem with the show. That's just me. That's like the opposite of the problem with the show. Me wanting more is because I liked it so much. But I really like the cast. I love I always forget her code name. Miss Sunday, all day Sunday. What's her name? You know, like pre Nico Robin. I liked her stuff a lot. And there's like, I don't like it. It's too good, and I want more. And then like there's like you know, like I could be picky, but I'm not going to. And I just really like the cast, and the main guy who plays Luffy is so good. Like there's like parts where I'm just like, I don't think he's acting. Like it doesn't seem like he's acting. There's like, you know, like you try to suspend belief as much as you can when you watch stuff like this, but there's like some moments where I'm just like, it doesn't feel, I don't know, like he's just so good at playing the part where I'm just like, I feel like they just didn't tell him anything. They just let it go, and then he was like reacting to stuff. It was just so fun. And I liked it, and I did cry. There was like 2 episodes I started crying at, which is also parts that I cried in the anime. And Brooke is my favorite of the Straw Hat, so I was happy to be able to see him a little bit, which you wouldn't really see that until like way later, I think. Or no, maybe in a flashback you would. I don't remember. But it's like, it's also nice to compare, right? Like compare the live action to the anime and what parts they like added and stuff like that. And yeah, like yeah, prepare your tissues. It's like all this stuff, because like I think of like my cats and whatever, and I get sad. But yeah, anyways, we are playing Paranormasight tonight, continuing on where we left off. I think I'm kind of close to the end of the game. You've been binging One Piece? I think I'm close to the end of Paranormasight 2, which is like, I don't know. I was kind of talking to someone about it. I was like, I think I like Paranormasight 1 better because it felt like there was more game to it, in the sense of like you had to use curses and try to avoid getting cursed and stuff like that. And Oh, I thought you said I've been binging, how dare you. I thought you were saying I've been binging, comma, how dare you. That's so funny. How is it? How do you like it? But yeah, we'll see. Chrono, you've played all of Paranormasight. How are you? Where am I in the game? I will tell you where I'm at. And oh, I need to put the game on the screen. Put the game on the screen. There we go. Can you see? Can you hear? Right? So I finished. There's this part right here is like not what's the word? Like not done yet. So I'll have to go back eventually. So I'll have to go back to these girls, but I don't know how close to the end of the game I'm at. But we can continue. And see. Man, this thing. That one I really was. I pat myself on the back figuring that out. But yeah, like the first Paranormasight I really liked because there was like more game elements to it. Because, you know, you're using curses, you're avoiding using curses and things like that. This one I felt like it's more story focused, which is fine. If you hear some noises that may oh gosh, that's scary. Thank you for the lurk. Oh man. I think this is more story focused, which is fantastic because I really like the story so far, but it's just like less game-y to me compared to the first one. So at the moment I prefer how the first game played out. How specific do you want me to be? I'm halfway there. I'm 3/4 of the way there to the end or something like that. I don't know. Unless it's hard to determine based on this. That's what I would like to know. Where are we? Okay, so from the Unkaku Dono to the Curse of the Raging Waves, Sato and Tsukasa run around the island searching for answers to the mountain of problems for them. Let's figure out. Okay, let's think back to what has happened. Thank you, I need this. Not too much left. Oh, okay. Okay. But still a good chunk. Okay. Vague, but I understand, you know? After calming down Tsukasa, who had the wrong idea after seeing me with Shotaro by the beach, I explained that the Kantekisho ruins that I was immortal, and that Mr. Wakamura was planning to hand me over to someone called Unkaku Dono. I'm assuming a game like this takes long because there's so much reading. Especially if you're going for all the endings, try to figure out how to get them like the first game. Ah, I see. How many endings are there? Because there was one that I went back to see, as in like, like endings as in like there's and this is how the story ends versus like a game over, right? Because I did get a game over remember when, I think you were there, when I accidentally threw away the business card and that saved me, so I went back to see what happens if I held on to it. I don't know if that counts as an ending. The two of us searched for a way to stop the curse of the raging waves. We stopped by the Wakamura home to apologize to Shotaro, but no one was there. After that, we met with Tsuyu and learned who Mara Minakuchi really was, and as well as how the curse of the raging waves had been kept at bay by the bronze mirror left behind. We also ran into Azumi. He looked desperate, saying that the Kameshimaru hand mirror that Kikuko had given me was dangerous, and he was going around collecting them. I consider anything that unlocks a oh, okay. I don't remember if that did or not. And then after that, can't find Mr. Wakamura anywhere. We need to tell him about the bronze mirror as soon as possible. Yeah. Oh. It's those two. Oh yeah, they're the ones who are looking for the old man's place. Oh, we found out that she is a mermaid turned human, and that her husband's a dog. Excuse me. Sumimasen. What? What's the this? Is that something that she sustained as a mermaid? Like, was that in her story? If it's in Sato, good timing. I've got something to discuss if you don't mind. Alright, I had something to ask myself. Huh? Since when did you get to know each other? Alright, we actually talked a bit after the last time we met. These two are from the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. They are here to lift the curse of the raging waves. Wait, seriously? Since when does the police deal in curses? We're a special unit dedicated to things like this. Hope we can be of help. Okay. You end up passing through this intersection no matter where you go on the island. A narrow path with a gentle breeze makes for a nice, peaceful afternoon. I hope they keep making these. These are so fun. That's the town clock, which is sort of the symbol of the street. Standing quietly in the town center, its gentle ticking marks the years as it watches over people's lives. Huh? Uh-oh. I swear I just saw something catch the light behind me. Uh-oh. What do you mean? 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 If we really want to do something about the curse of the raging waves, maybe we can rely on these two. Although, honestly, they do scare me a little. Should I look behind? I don't want to! I'm scared! Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes. You tell me if something's behind me. Anything? There's an old well. I'm trying to read through my eyes. Closed. My fingies. The bronze mirror was apparently found at the bottom of this very well. Is it still in there? Oh, keychain. There's a Kamashimaru lying on the ground here. But it's not a mirror, right? Oh. You end up past. Oh. It was that? That's what I need? Why was that important? She seems like she's accepting it, but even Tsukasa probably didn't get everything from that quick explanation. Can't blame her though, I still don't fully understand it myself. You spoke with them yesterday, Sato? Yeah, they're specialists from a special unit called Paranormal Affairs Bureau. They even saw right through me. Wait, you mean they figured out you're immortal? Why would you say that out loud? Yep, first time anyone's managed that. Wow, I guess real professionals can figure out things like that. Okay, that's... But why is she dressed like a housewife? She doesn't look like a police at all. The cloak must be so hot. How does he stay so calm and collected? I really like this guy's design. He has a good design. Mind if I start from my side then? Not at all. The good news is, we figured out how to lift the curse of the raging waves. Really? You have? Whoa, seriously, that's huge. Bad news is, we need a few things to do it. We're in the middle of tracking them down. If that's the case, let us help you. What do you need? Yeah, so like the first game, like everyone was against everyone, and that's where like the game bits were, right? But now in this one, everyone's kind of helping each other out, which I really like. Not everyone, I guess, in the first game, because it was like the schoolgirls and the cops, but you know what I mean. Like it felt more competitive in a way. Well, the first is called the Still Tide Mirror, a mirror used to hold back the curse of the raging waves. Wah! Frickin' A. I like this game more. Ah, I see. Is it because of anything specific? I like playing this game more because I'm less scared of it so far, because everything's like daytime and things are less scary. Do you think this game had more puzzles than the first game, or do you think you just like the puzzles more in this game? In my brain, I feel like the first game had more puzzles. You do? We just heard about it from Tsuyu Minakuchi. I see, 5 years ago, Maru Minakuchi tried to break the curse with that mirror but failed. That explains why people blamed her for the Southern Sea disaster. Oh wait, I need to pull up my Where is it? My Paranormasight notes. Let me pull that up. Ta-da! Okay. These are my notes from before, so I need to have that up. I think the first game surprises you with puzzles. Ah, I see. If that mirror from back then is still here, then it's likely to be the still-tied mirror. That was what I wanted to talk to you about. I see, thank you. It sounds like the pieces are coming together. But there's still one more piece we need, a descendant of the Taishima people. Which likely means Mari Minakuchi's son, Yuza Minakuchi, would be our best candidate. Yeah, that should work. Do you know where he is now? Not sure, we've been looking too, since we wanted to pass along what Suyu told us. Alright, we'll go search for him. Really? That would be a huge help. We'll go and secure the mirror. Time is tight. If we split up, don't ever split up though, I thought. We'll need a point of contact in case we can't find each other. Could one of you stay in one place and handle communications between us? Good plan. Could one of you take that on? Point of contact be best at... I can't choose more than one, I guess. I'll go look for Yuza. Tsukasa, do you mind being the point of contact? Me? Sure, no problem. Oh man, she's gonna die. Everything comes together cleaner in this game. Ah, okay. I'll wait by the community hall on Chua Street. There's also a phone there we could use. We'll make contact there if anything happens. Alright then, we'll retrieve the bronze mirror first, then track down Yuza Minakuchi and work on lifting the curse. Okay. If you find Yuza, please tell him everything that Suyu told us. I will. Leave it to me. Wait, I didn't get to talk to the other guy. Okay. So this is when they split up then, right? So let's follow them for a Nope, let's find the mirror first. Sato entrusts Tsukasa with being the point of contact while she goes search for Yuza. Oh wait, but they found Yuza here? Question mark? After taking steps to distract Kikuko from her plot to unleash the curse that caused the mass murder on Kamishima, Yuza asked Azumi to retrieve the hand mirrors Kikuko distributed across the island shortly after Yuza summoned for an audience with Yumeko. So they both try to split up and find him, and they find him? Let's do this one first then. Oh, and there's also no Feast of Shadows so far in this game, which that one was scary. There you are. You're Yuza Minakuchi, correct? That's me. I was told to come here, so here I am. Huh? Were you sent here too, Azumi? Who, me now? I was just passing by when I heard about what was going on, so I decided to wait here for you. Thanks. So, as I understand it, you're the two brave police officers who were sent out here from Tokyo to deal with the curse of the raging waves. Brave? I wouldn't go that far. My name is Yumeko Shiki, and this is Soto Kiryu. Pleased to meet you. Am I mistaken, or did the two of you visit Kamishima yesterday as well? It almost seemed as if you ran away at the sight of me. I don't remember this. Did I do something to scare you off? Dear me, you noticed that. Ah! Marshy, you scared me! Hi, baby. I'm drinking. Are you drinking? Everyone's drinking. I'll explain everything shortly. But before I forget, that fellow over there has business with you as well, Yuza. Oh, got email. I got email. I checked my email. Great job, Marshy. No! You've all trained him. Mr. Wakamura, he was fairly suspicious of us at first, but it seems we finally earned his trust. He has kindly agreed to assist us with putting an end to the curse of the raging waves. Really? Really, but tell me, is it true you're already familiar with this curse? That's what your friend told us here. Friend here told us. Yeah, more or less. Good, then it seems like we're all up to speed. So Mr. Wakamura has been trying to end the curse of the raging... Wait, blah, 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 blah. The rays of sunlight beaming down amidst the stifling humidity are accompanied by a chorus of cicadas that somehow intensifies the heat. Thank you for checking in. Oops. So you found out about the curse of the raging waves then, eh, boy? Yeah, to extent anyways. I always figured your mother was behind it and that she— Ah! Phosmosis! Hello! Audric, hello! Your mother was behind it and that she was descended from them raiders, but... Wait, really? That's why you blame my mom for the disaster? Well, you had it all wrong. Turns out she's a descendant of the Taishima Islanders. The victims? Well, seems you know more than you're letting on. Oh, no, that's just what Gran said. So you knew about this too, eh? Suppose I should have known. But see here, your mother tried to end the curse 5 years ago and failed, didn't she? If that's what brought on the disaster, I wasn't so far off. Whatever, shut up. But be that as it may, I still owe you an apology for pinning the curse on your mother all this time. Yeah! On your knees, old man. Especially seeing as she's the one who found the bronze mirror and held the curse back for us. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. It's not worth anything. Your sorries don't mean anything. Go face the ocean and keep walking, you stupid old man. Good on you, Mr. Wakamura. At least you can admit it when you've made a mistake. When your own instructor comes along and tells you to change your views, what choice do you have? Instructor? Are you talking about that sorcerer friend of yours? That's right, we discovered the sorcerer's identity. From there, it wasn't too difficult to reach an understanding. That's how we earned this fellow's cooperation as well. Do I know? I don't think I know. I don't think I... Seems I misjudged you. If my instructor says you're the real deal, then I reckon you must be. But just to be sure now, you do have a way to end this curse of the raging waves, yes? I can trust you on that? Yep, there's still a few points we need to confirm, but it's guaranteed to work. If that's true, then I suppose I won't be needing Unkakudono's help anymore. Unkakudono? You mean to say that Yamashina has known of a way to break the curse all along? Well, you know about Unkakudono too, eh? As a matter of fact, just yesterday he told me about the blue... Oh, told me out of the blue that he found a way to end it. He said he'd tell me what it was on the condition I brought him Sato Shiranami. Information got from Ikoma, I have no doubt. He asked for the girl, I see. Okay, what is his deal? What is he figuring out here? What is he piecing together? What is he piecing together that I have not pieced together yet? Okay. So we know Sato ate the mermaid. We know... So... Yusa ate the mermaid because he was gonna die. We still don't know when he is immortal. When he became immortal, right? Yusa died and this uses a different one. I don't think this has been resolved yet either. He got decapitated, will grow body. I'm pretty sure that's happened. That's true. Wait, no, that's not that didn't happen. Wait, did that happen? Yeah, that did happen. In one of the timelines. He's going to offer the Kamishima mirror thing, which is what they're planning. So this is kind of true. She tried to sacrifice Yusa, which is not true. I'll put that down there. She tried to save him by feeding him the mermaid, which has not been proven untrue. She fed her kid mermaid to save him because she was going to sacrifice everyone on the boat, which was not true. She fed her kid the mermaid to give him mirror. This one has not been confirmed. Sakasa's mom is one of the 3 mermaids. I'm pretty sure this was not true because her dad is the old guy. Who's her mom? She's one of the mirrors. She's one of the mermaids. The other mermaid went to the ocean, and then I forgot what happened to the other one. And then Shinobu is a descendant of one of the mean guys. I don't think this is true. Shotaro is a curse bearer because he killed all the ladies. Okay, this ended up not being true. But it would have been juicy! Yumiko has something on her neck still. Soto does still look like Kenshi and Azu, but that's not really a theory. That's just a fact. Oh, you can't see him. Kipe Ikoma is Urshima Taro. Okay, so that one, I think this is half untrue, but I'll just leave it there. Okay, so that's what we have so far. A Banovator? Why would you do this to me? How do I... Oh. They're already banned, alright? Okay, cool. Interesting. Alright. Cool. Were you prepared to hand her over? Isn't she a relative of yours? So what if I was not... That's got nothing to do with you. If you say so. In any case, the information Yamashina had for you must be the same as what we have to share. Okay, so, okay, let me think. Think. Why is he suspicious of everything? Because he's seen the curse, like what would happen if the curse all the way went through, right? So, I think I, the player, have something to do with that by giving him the ability to see things. So why did he... Okay. I don't know. I still have suspicions about this guy. So there's no longer any need for you to betray your own kin. I'll hold you to that. All the same, I'm not sure. According to you, when Maru Minakuchi failed to break the curse, it brought the disaster 5 years ago. But is that really the truth? What are you getting at? If the still-time mirror worked as it should, there wouldn't be a disaster, would there? That only leaves one possibility, that the Raging Waves Curse Bearer was stirring up trouble. Curse Bearer, I assume you mean the descendant of the Raiders? Exactly. If someone of that lineage got anywhere... Okay. But if this might be true still... This might be half true. No, that's it. Okay, here's my theory. This is it. This one, I'm modifying this one here. I think Shotaro is the bearer of the curse of the Raging Waves because he keeps wanting Sato to go with him to live in Tokyo. So he's trying to like destroy the island. To destroy the island and get Sato to live with him in the city. That's what I say. Which, if this is true, then I think this might still be true. Anyhow, hold on. What did I say? By curse bearer, I assume you're a descendant of the Raiders. Yeah. So I think that might... If that's true, then... Oh, this thing is true. Oh, go away. Okay. Anyhow, my instructor swears that's the true cause of the disaster, and I'm inclined to agree. So that's your theory, is it? Now I understand why I suspected Maru Minakuchi's heritage. Though I gather this instructor of yours has never actually accused her of being the curse bearer. True, never was sure on that point. Said we couldn't be certain, given how it'd been 5 years and all. But all things considered, who could blame me for being suspicious of her? No one knew where she came from. I don't wish to doubt your instructor, but I'm not sure how much water this theory holds. Yet we cannot rule it out entirely, given what we know about the sorcerer's powers. So you're skeptical, eh? Not as if you have a better idea, though, is it? Well, you do have a point. The issue remains, if Maru wasn't the curse bearer, who could have been? Well, I can't say I figured that out yet, but... Sorry to interrupt, but I have something to say. Yes? Assuming my mom wasn't the Raging... Okay, assuming my mom wasn't the Raging Waves curse bearer, I have a theory. A game theory! See, I've read over the reports of the incident again and again, and there's something I noticed. And that means I have to read the report again and again to figure out this thing before the game tells me, so I can say that I figured it out before the game told me. So that would be under this. A localized storm that broke out in the sea to the south of Kamishima around 5 years ago. I picked up my phone and got distracted. I need to put that down. Resulting in maritime accident in which a total of 10 people went missing. Okay. everyone taking notes, 3 fishing vessels had set out to sea from Kamishima, caught in an unanticipated storm and floundered, leaving all but one of 11 fishermen and AMA divers on board missing. When the ships were later dredged up and searched, not a single body was discovered. The sole survivor was Yusa Minakuchi, who was a middle school student at the time. His parents, Tosuke Minakuchi and Mari Minakuchi, as well as Azami Kumoi's father, Kyokichi Kumoi, were among the victims. Locals in the area reportedly heard an eerie rumbling from the sea the morning of the incident. Okay. So this is still a thing that's on my brain, right? Like, what's the point of this thing? 1, what was the point of encountering this thing? 2, why was their hand empty and why are they driving that fact home? There's a part of me that wants to say that this is the real one who is like reaching out to be like, hey, buddy, that you have my life and I have yours. We gotta switch, my guy. But it might not be that deep. Anyways, because that was found. Okay, hold on, wait. That was discovered in that cave, right? Okay. Anyways, list of casualties: medium-sized fishing vessel, which was Azumi's dad, and 5 crew members. Why were there so many people out there? Small-sized fishing vessel, Yukikichi Nishikawa, and 1 passenger, identity unknown, reported missing. Who is this? And then a small-size boat, Tosuke and 1 other crew member, which was probably the mom, and then 1 passenger recovered, which is him, Yusa. So Azami's dad plus 5, Yusa's mom and dad, and then this Yukikichi Nishikawa. Who are they? And 1 passenger, identity unknown. Omimaru. The sole survivor, which is Yusa, put a life buoy on their son. Is that the same as a life jacket? Helped him escape the boat. Yusa was miraculously found drifting in the sea the next day. Rescued. He had no external injuries. The shock of the accident and the confusion. He has little memory. Okay. Yusa only remembered his parents telling him to come with them, and the purpose of the excursion remains unclear. They thought it was her. What? In contrast, only words of sympathy were spoken for her husband. Oh, okay. Oh, his grandma sent him away. What's the likelihood that his dad was the descendant of the raiders and his mom is the descendant of the islanders, and there was something fishy going on there, like the boat crashed because the dad is a descendant kind of thing. And then that, Yusa, like, something about the resentment. I don't know. I'm making stuff up. Hey, Reddit reports of the incident yet again, and there's something I noticed. What might that be? Well, this isn't the work of a curse. There's another suspect. There's another possible cause. There's another suspect. There's another possible cause. This isn't the work of a curse. Reports of the incident. This one, right? This incident? one, right? This is another suspect? And that person was on board the Omemaru, right? The Omemaru. This one. The Omemaru. I remember reading that the identity of one of the passengers aboard the Omemaru was unknown. Couldn't they have been the curse bearer? Interesting. Well, Mr. Wakamura, what do you know about this mysterious individual? The Omemaru, that was Yukichi Nishikawa's boat. Yeah, who is Nishikawa and who is Nishikawa's passenger? The departure declaration, Omemaru had taken someone on board, someone in business on the mainland who had research to do. Is it this freaking guy? Is it, Kipe Ikoma? Wait. Where would that be? This guy, okay. The recent body's 6 years ago, but the accident was 5 years ago, so maybe it's not him? But no name was given. No one had a clue who they were. Oh, I thought the point of these declarations was to keep a record in case of an accident. Sounds like, to me, like someone was careless. Can't deny that. So this passenger was never identified? I think it's Kipe Ikoma. No, but mind you, eyewitness reports say that when the Omemaru set sail that day, the captain was... Okay. Kipe Ikoma was aboard the Omemaru. Why do I think that? Because I think that he died. He got rid of his old body 6 years ago. They went out there 5 years ago and he hopped aboard or something like that. So maybe he picked them up from the mainland, or maybe they were never boarded to begin with. Who's to say? But you don't think it's possible this person could have been the curse bearer? Could be if it wasn't Mare. It'd make for a hell of a coincidence, though. So, okay, so my question is, like, did they die, though? Because they were like, oh, blah, 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 blah. The list of casualties and one passenger, identity unknown. So, at what point did they show up, and why are they dead now? I bet you, my game theory is that it's Kipe Ikoma's old body. Unfortunately, since Nishikawa's fellow isn't around, there's no way to find out. Well, I've already apologized, so I can't say much concern. But this guy fucking sucks. All I care now is putting an end to the curse of the raging waves. Alright. This man is Miss Shiki's assistant. Apparently, he's not officially with the police. Right now, he's just quietly following orders. But, for some reason, I get the feeling he's the type who's really scary when they're angry. Oh, hello? My mouse is not working anymore. There we go. Can't put my finger on it, but there's something mysterious about this woman. I had no idea there were actually police officers who handled supernatural incidents. I have nothing further to add. I imagine this isn't easy for you, but I appreciate your cooperation. Alright. Oh. Okay, but it's not checked off, so I will have to talk to him again, I think. This building's where the neighborhood association meetings are held. Tsukasa must have made the most of her family ties to gain free access to it as a relay station. Apparently, Tsukasa still inside, awaiting to handle communications. Lucky, I bet it's nice and cool in... Oh, lucky! I bet it's nice and cool in there with the air conditioner on. Azamine! He's probably working his gray matter into overdrive, trying to keep up with everything that's going on. I wish there was some time to explain everything properly. Honestly, I barely understand this myself. That reminds me, any luck with those hand mirrors? No worries, I got them all back. Every last one. You must be the fastest mirror collector in all Japan. I knew I can count on you. Oh, Are you talking about mirrors Kikuko Tsutsui was handing out earlier? Huh? How did you know? I realized they were dangerous, so I had Azumi collect them all. Really? Does that mean you figure out they were targets of the curse? Wait, you knew about that? So it's true. What's the deal with these things anyway? Hello, Megami! How are you? Welcome, welcome. How's it going? I hope things are good. Welcome in. Just playing some Paranormasight. I think, according to Chrono, I'm sort of at the end, but not really. So if this is spoilers for you, just a heads up. I see, so these curse stones can be used to kill people instantly. But since Kikuko's curse stone was confiscated, the danger's passed. Phew, that's a relief. What I want to know is how you found out that Kikuko intended to use those hand mirrors as the targets of her curse to begin with. About that. I'm not sure you'll believe me, What? You encountered a Tomokazuki while you were diving and it showed you a vision? That's the long and short of it. Any idea what it means? Okay, so why would the Tomokazuki... Okay, why would the Tomokazuki give you... It gives this person what they want the most, right? So why would his thing that he wants the most a vision of a bad future? Good. It's Ari Ray. Hello, welcome, and all good. I'm here for you and the vibes. Aw, thank you. Yeah. But I do recommend this game. This is Paranormasight 2. There is a Paranormasight 1 called The 7 Mysteries of Honjo that is on sale all the time. It's for Steam and Switch and mobile and like stuff like that. And so I super duper recommend it if you like these puzzly visual novel type kind of games. The first one's a little scary, a lot of scary. I was scared. I couldn't play it by myself, but it's not like a horror game in a way. And this one is also still freaks me out, but it's less scary. So, just a thought. Okay, so he was. Okay. Why would the? Okay, why? Okay, hold on. And then I'm taking notes. On my theories, because that's how I play games, is that I throw all the spaghetti at the wall, and so when one of them sticks, I can be like, I figured it out. It was me. I'm a genius. So I have notes there. That's a long and short of it. Any idea what this means? Paranormal encounters are your area expertise, after all. I have known instances of phenomena capable of instilling memories. However, your experience does not seem to fit with any of them. I wonder why the thing looked like you. That's the strangest part in my book. Is that me? Am I the Tomokazuki? Hold up. You don't think this Tomokazuki could be a kind of curse, do you? It is true that some curses are accompanied by phantoms known as curse echoes. Yet, as the apparition Yuza encountered warned him of impending danger, it seems unlikely to have been a product of a harmful curse. That being said, I'm afraid I cannot begin to guess its true nature. Okay, here's my theory. New theory. Does it tell you? Where is the... There's one of these documents, and I don't know where it is that if you eat a mermaid, right, and you live forever, and the reason why you live forever is because you shed... Oh, here, this one. Someone who ingests part of the body of a mermaid that meets certain conditions will be cursed and become known as an 800-year immortal. Once cursed, the individual's own body is lost and a provisional body is reconstructed using the parts of the mermaid ingested as a medium. So, at some point, Yuza did die, but ate a mermaid, and what's curse? And then their soul is transferred to this provisional body. So could that have been his old body? And then his new body is the post-mermaid body. With the consciousness presiding over both their soul and body from the head. As such, they can be considered more spirit in nature than human. So I think Yuza is actually this part of this. Is the new mermaid body with his soul and spirit in the new mermaid body, and his old mermaid body maybe is the Tomokazuki. That's my game theory. Well, at least the hand mirror curse is dealt with. That's a load off our minds, right? But we're not done yet. One calamity down, one to go. Oh yeah, I guess we can't relax till the curse of the raging waves is broken too. Okay. Talk to the... Where shall we begin? Okay, 400 years ago, an Onmyoji sealed the entrance to the Ryugu in an attempt to contain the curse of the raging waves, and left behind instructions on how the curse could be broken after 400 years had elapsed. There are 3 steps that must be followed. I think I know this steps. 1, take box out of ocean. 2, present mirror. 3, it has to be by the person who is a descendant of the people in Taishima. Just 3, huh? First, thou must unbind my seal risen from the depths of the iron box, right? Box out of ocean. Check. Second, thou must offer the still-tied mirror bequeathed by the sacrifice of the sanctuary. We have that. Third, let those who share the blood with the souls of Taishima be the ones to offer appeasement. And so this is where Yuza comes in. That should be the wording, if I remember correctly. Let's consider each steps in turn. First, as to the iron box, that refers to the container in which these instructions were kept. It surfaced when the entrance to Ryugu was unsealed. It stands to reason that the seal mentioned in the first step must also have appeared somewhere. What? It stands to reason that the seal mentioned in the first step must also have appeared somewhere. What's the seal? It's the Onmyoji's own symbol, the same symbol used to seal the entrance to Ryugu. This is what it looks like. I expect we'll find a marker identical to the... There's like a bird outside my window, and it like, because time changed and so it's still bright out, I just saw a giant shadow and it freaked me out. This is what it looks like. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, on the seafloor. That marked location is likely the sanctuary mentioned in the second step. That should be in the vicinity of Kamishima. Hello, Silfko rival. Hello, welcome in. That would make it somewhere near the place I went diving this morning. I don't think I saw it, but it should have been the hole. I'm just gonna say I saw it. Come to think of it, I did see a symbol like that on the seafloor. I think I was supposed to discover it, but I was too scared. Welcome in, I hope you've been well. We are playing Paranormasight tonight, and we're sort of towards the end-ish, maybe? So if this is spoilers for you, you don't have to go home, but you gotta get on out of here. But if you don't care, feel free to stay and lurk, and yeah. Thank you for being here. It was definitely the same symbol, and it was covered in chains. I guess we'll need to break them. That may be what the Onmyoji meant by unbind. It sounds like the first step won't give us too much trouble, at least. You finished it last week. I loved it. Have you played the first Paranormasight? Second step centered around the still-tied mirror bequeathed by the sacrifice. That's got to be the mirror Mariminakuchi found, which we have just retrieved from the shrine in the bay. From what I heard, the mirror is what's been holding the curse in check all these years. That's right, and now it must be offered... I didn't read it. The former site of the Taishima Sanctuary should lie in that area. Perhaps that's the location we seek. In that case... The hole... Where I... Okay, so I kind of thought this was the thing. So there is... That other chain thing I did not see. Yeah, I love the first one, but I was too scared to play it alone. But I liked the, like, it felt more like a game in the sense of, like, everyone had, like, a curse and you were trying to stop it, blah, 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 blah. But I like this one because I can play it alone because it's a little bit less scary, even though it does still scare me. Freaking osmosis. And, what was I saying? And I like the story a lot, and I like the characters. There's not, like, never a bad time to do that. How dare you? How dare you? I am a chicken. I also have notes of my thoughts on this game, like my game theories. So this is like untrue, and these are true, and these are my spaghetti. So that's what I have going on right now. The only problem, there's no way through. How's that? Well, there's a powerful current in there. Go in too far and it'll drag you down to the depths in an instant. That does not strike me as a natural phenomenon. It's possible that the sanctuary lies within. And perhaps one must have the still-tide mirror in hand to pass through safely. That makes sense. Do you think the Tomokazuki was like reaching its hand out because it wants the mirror? Like it's asking for the mirror, maybe? Then it seems a way forward is clear as far as the first two steps are concerned. Right, that just leaves a third. The final instruction stipulates that the descendant of the Taishima Islanders must carry out these tasks, meaning you, Yuza. So that's why I was calling her, huh? First, I'll need to find the seal on the seafloor and unbind it. After that, all that's left is to take the still-tide mirror through that hole and offer it to the sanctuary. We're counting on you. If you pull this off, the curse of the raging wave should be broken for good. Let's hop to it then. I'll take you by boat. Thanks, Azumi. Sounds like this is a job for a patron saint of diving. Patron saint? Who are you talking about? Don't worry about it. It's a private joke. Okay, well, I do hope you're taking this seriously. The fate of this curse rests with you. Don't worry, I'll get it done. Breaking curses is what living legends like me were made for. That's so. Glad to hear it. Like, no one's concerned about his well-being. Before you go, I have one last question to ask you, Yuzo. What would that be? Well, how should I put this? It's a delicate subject. Mind if I have a private word, huh? What did you want to talk about, just so we're clear? If you're looking to grow pearls, I don't know anything about that. That would require delicate handling, but that's not what I meant. Yuza, when you got caught in that disaster 5 years ago, did you, by chance, encounter a mermaid? Huh? See, I don't know, because he said he did, but I, the player, I don't know. I don't know what you mean. What if I said that? What are you talking about? Can it be you have yet to realize the truth? Or are you simply feigning ignorance? Well, whatever the case may be, there could be no doubt that you've made contact with a mermaid in the past. What makes you so sure? Well, it's only possible explanation. Meaning? Come on now, Yuza. A mermaid has cursed you with immortality. You're an 800-year-old myrtle. What? You can't hide the truth from me. These eyes don't lie. I assume it occurred during the disaster 5 years ago. You must have nearly died. But then you were revived by a mermaid and made immortal. Surely you must have realized this by now. Yeah. You got me. I'm an immortal boy with an undying body. Why did this happen to you? I don't know. I wish I knew. If you can tell me more about it, would you mind filling me in? I suppose that's only fair. What would you like to know? Mermaids? I was wondering, does me being immortal have anything to do with my mom? I mean, is there any chance she could have been a mermaid? None whatsoever. Aww. So you were feigning ignorance then, not that it matters. In all likelihood, you received your immortality from the mermaid Sobe. You see, I can't read. Mari Minakuchi was a descendant of the clan that was tasked with escorting Sobe back to Ryugu. Okay. Yes, I know that. Is that why she tried to break the curse? I can only assume so. However, as the seal over the entrance to Ryugu had yet to break, things didn't go as planned. Does that mean she could still be nearby? Maybe she's living in the sea? I'm afraid there's little chance of that. When the entrance to Riga was unsealed 3 months ago, she would have gone home. So I guess that means Mom's duty was fulfilled in the end. That's something. Do you know of any way I could meet this mermaid? You don't give it easily, huh? Are you another mermaid fan? Another fan? Those foreigners who visited the island recently were also very keen on meeting a mermaid. Oh, you mean the author and his young guide? Sure do. You spoken with them, I take it? Actually, no, I've never met them. But I saw them when I had that vision. Is that so? Well, I can tell you the same thing I told them. Meeting a mermaid is no longer possible. Does that mean there's no way to visit Ryugu either? Thing is, Ryugu is pretty close to what you typically refer to as the afterlife. You might say it's a space between our world and the land of the dead. There's no way to travel there? None at all? Sorry, no. You'll just have to accept that. And there's... oh. Okay. Okay, well, we'll go back to that. Earlier you said Mermaid cursed me. What did you mean? For 800 years, we'll be incapable of aging or dying. What is that but a curse? Your very existence defies the laws of nature. You can hardly be termed human. You're now an anomalous being closer to a spirit. Though, for that matter, I'm in no position to talk, huh? Still, I do feel sorry for you. What possessed her to curse you, a mere child? I should like to know. I always thought that Mermaid saved my life. Was I wrong? Well, that depends on how you look at things. Personally, I wouldn't call what she did saving you at all. In the end of the day, she saddled you with an existence worse than death. Is it that terrible? It's only been 5 years. The people around you probably think you're a late bloomer. But give it another decade or two and your static appearance will start to stand out. And you should never meet, and should you ever meet with a would-be fatal accident in public, it's all over for you. If your immortal nature is exposed, you'll be bombarded with public scrutiny at best. At worst, you'll be captured and experimented on. Either way, from that moment on, you'll never be able to lead a normal life in human society again. Humans always coveted immortality, countless dreams of it, even today. But the reality is, only the first few decades of your existence are bound to be enjoyable. It's only going to get harder for you as time goes on. Humans were never meant to live for hundreds of years. A lifespan that long is unendurable. And speaking as a member of law enforcement, the existence of immortal beings must be kept hidden or all sorts of problems can arise. Like what? It's not easy to keep a lid on things these days, and it doesn't take much to incite a panic or start a war. Just last year, there was that ruckus over the right of resurrection, if you remember. Suffice it to say, whenever I track down an 800-year-old mortal, I can't just leave them be. What are you saying? Are you gonna arrest me? Ordinarily, I would. Protocol just dictates that I capture any 800-year-old immortals I find and seal them in an underground vault. That's the fate I was thinking of when I mentioned that being an immortal is an existence worse than death. Don't worry, I've got no intention of taking you anywhere just yet. You're a special case. The way I see it, you're essentially the victim. Not to mention, I need your help breaking the curse of the raging waves. This is so scary. I'm set, right? So it seems like this poor kid, he didn't ask for this. It seems like we'll have to find a way to compromise. I don't know why, but you're looking for information about mermaids as well, right? Well, for starters, mermaids aren't meant to interfere in the lives of mortals. Even their kind don't approve of that. Really. In fact, generally speaking, creating an 800-year immortal is flat out forbidden. Despite that, she made you immortal. In other words, this mermaid went out of her way to place this curse on you. Was she just doing that as a favor to his mom, who was trying to help her? I guess that settles it. Her intent wasn't to save me after all. Exactly. I was hoping you'd be able to tell me what made her go that far. But it turns out you're just as clueless as I am. Yep. Then all we know for sure is that something happened between her and your mother that day. And that led you being made immortal. Whether that was simply to save your life or for some other reason, there's unfortunately no way of knowing. There's something else that's been bugging me. Can mermaids create 800-year immortals at will, as in you don't really have to eat their flesh? Actually, you do. You can't become immortal without ingesting a bit of mermaid flesh, even if it's a tiny piece. However, it's not as simple as cutting off a slice. Mermaid flesh withers away the moment it's served. Oh, it's moment it's severed and loses its efficacy. In order for a mermaid to create an immortal of her own volition, she would have to allow a human to bite her directly. How could that happen without the human's consent? I mean, I was barely conscious when I became an undead boy. I mean, 800-year immortal. Like I said, even the tiniest piece, a mere... Oh, is that... So, if he died and became immortal, his appearance now is what is... Wouldn't he be 5 years younger? And I think they did mention why he was able to still wear his mom's clothes. And I guess that's why. A mere scrap of her tail. Okay, so he did get a box at the beginning of the game with something in it. You could move someone's jaw while they were unconscious and get them to bite. It's not impossible. Oh, damn. I guess it's more forceful than I was imagining. So all you have to do is bite a living mermaid and become immortal? Pretty much, though I assume few mermaids would consent to that. So that's how it works. But if the flesh has been severed, ingesting it wouldn't extend your lifespan at all. Huh. That's right, ordinarily anyway. Okay, there's an exception. If a mermaid's flesh is cut within the confines of Ryugu, it won't wither away, it just grows back. Well, I've got you here. I guess I might as well ask. Is there no way to reverse immortality? You wouldn't be the first 800-year immortal to seek that possibility. But unfortunately, the answer is no. The moment you become immortal, you lose your mortal form for good. I see. But what if this is my immortal form? This is my mortal form. Okay, here's my theory. I'm still stuck on this. I've been saying this since day one. I think maybe this is his mortal form. And because his hand is empty. And these things are supposed to give you what you want, right? So maybe he's trying to, like, swap places with them. Like, you really want your mortal form, you can have it. That's my game theory. There's no way for an 800-year immortal to die other than by waiting for their lifespan to end. No, it's simply impossible. That's what makes it a curse. Not that I want to experiment, but what would happen if, say, I threw my body into a furnace or a vat of acid? The instant it resulted in death, you would begin to reform, starting from the part of you with the largest remaining piece of your heart. For every other part of you would vanish. Ew. No matter how beyond repair your body becomes, it will be healed when you resurrect. I see. On the other hand, you won't be healed if your injuries aren't fatal. You won't be healed if your injuries aren't fatal. You won't be healed if your injuries aren't fatal, no matter how badly. Okay. For example, taking the furnace scenario you mentioned, if your body remained in the furnace after you're resurrected, you would burn to death again and then revive again and so on in an endless cycle. All while fully conscious. Shit, that sounds like hell. My advice, be very careful not to fall into any bottomless pits. Right, I'll be sure to keep that in mind if I ever go near one. By the way, you mentioned I'd resurrect from the part around my heart. Does that mean that if my head was cut off, only my body would regenerate? Well, that should be the case. But what would happen to my consciousness, my memories, my thoughts? All of that is stored in the brain, isn't it? That's a tough one. Is there a second one of him somewhere? Am I? Is it me? Wait, hold on. The Tomokazuki gave him his memories. Was that the consciousness? That was him then, huh? In the future. I don't think he encountered a Tomokazuki. I think he encountered him. Future him. Where is that? This is the head. What we are seeing, right? The user that hold on, my brain. Okay, the user that is talking right now is the body that grew a head after he was decapitated? Question mark. And the Tomokazuki that he saw was the head that grew a body? Question mark. No, that can't be right. That can't be right. Never mind. Ignore me. So it seems likely that everything inside your head, including your consciousness, would vanish too. Oh, but the memories. The memories. Remember? Because he was like, I don't remember none of that. Am I the head? I'm the conscious. Me, the player. Me. Am I him? But does that make sense? Is this me? Wait, hold on. I'm thinking. Okay, here's my game theory. I think me, the player, it was his head with his consciousness that came off of his head when he first got decapitated. And the user that's talking right now is the body that grew a head that lost all those memories. That's my game theory. Does that mean my regenerated body would have an entirely new consciousness? Well, it seems 800-year immortals do sometimes have fuzzy memories after they resurrect, but I've never known anyone who tried what you're describing. It's possible your consciousness would be reinstated, carried over just as it was before. Though it's equally possible that it would be divided or become a new entity. I think it's the thing. I think it's the thing in the hole. I think the thing in the hole is the thing. I think I think there's a bunch of them. All the bodies? Does the bones in the body? Does that... Okay, hold on. I need to stop. I need to stop my brain from moving on ahead. Though it's equally possible that it's never divided, or there's no way to know. Okay. Divided, huh? Okay. I'm still... I don't know how to articulate what I'm thinking, but that's my game theory. Look, I wish I could make this easier on you. But there's nothing I can do. Okay. Oh, I thought I can continue the conversation with my keyboard. Yeah. Still, so as long as you stay put on this island and keep a low profile, I'm prepared to leave you be. You've managed to keep your immortality a secret for 5 years now, after all. Thank you. I swear I'll do everything in my power not to get found out, so please don't arrest me. But I'm curious, what were you intending to do if you found a way to meet Sobai? Honestly, at first, I just wanted to thank her for saving me, but after what you told me, that's changed. How so? Well, now I'm more curious to hear about why she decided to make me an 800-year immortal and about what happened with my mom that day. Can't say I blame you. I understand where you're coming from, but it just can't be done. Even if I can't meet her, isn't there some way I could learn the truth? Well, you can't ask her directly or communicate with her in any way. But you know, I heard you have no memory of the incident 5 years ago. Is that true? Well, yeah, the doctors reckon it's because of the shock. Even my memories of meeting a mermaid are really hazy. Then isn't it possible she told you something that day? Oh. If the memory of what you heard must be buried in the depths of your subconscious. Am I this? I think I'm his conscious. I think me, the player, is the consciousness of that separates from him when he died. And I think that's why he regained those memories when the Tomokazuki touched him. Question mark? If I can find a way to remember it, but I wouldn't even know where to start. Where would I find my memory of a mermaid? I don't know. The only piece of advice I have for you is to think back, delve into your memories, and scour them from corner to corner. Think about it. You must have encountered her before. All you need to do is locate your memory of that time. Oh, to recollect? Okay. We had... Okay. What? What am I doing? To locate your memory of that time. Where would I find my memory of a mermaid? Where would I find my memory of a mermaid? Would it not be when I first go diving? I don't want to go diving. I'm scared of the diving. Everyone's like, oh, that's a diving minigame. Blah, 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 blah. I'm scared. It scares me. I don't want to do it. If it wasn't, I'd have to have it make a dramatic entry. Glad to see your usual oddball self. I guess there's nothing to worry about. I don't want... Is it gonna make make me dive? I don't want to dive. I'm scared. Well, I dare say that covers everything we need to discuss. It's time the two of you were on your way. The curse won't break itself. Okay, come on, Yuza. The future of Kamishima is riding on you. Okay. Yuza, if you end this curse, I'll see to it that the rumors about you go away and you're hailed as a hero. Let's get it done. I love this song. You hear that? You know who... You know who else? The person... I think the composer for the song, or whoever worked on the song, also worked on the music for... Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, The Crystal Bearers. The best Final Fantasy in the entire world. No! I will not take questions. I will take questions, actually. I will answer questions about Crystal Bearers. I love that game. It's the one for the Wii. People are like, oh yeah, the one for the GameCube. No! It's the one for the Wii, the spiritual successor to Crystal Chronicles. It takes place 3,000 years after the events of Crystal Chronicles. It's called Crystal Bearers, and I play it once every year, and it takes me about 9 to 10 hours to play, and it's great. It's my favorite Final Fantasy, and no one knows about it. It's good. This is a chance to clear your name for good. Okay. Sounds like a fair deal. You can count on me. I don't want to, though. I'm scared. Got it right here. Ready when you are. Guess you better start finding this seal. I don't want to. I'm scared. It's somewhere near the hole. Okay. I almost forgot how badly I did before. I guess it's only natural you'd be worried about me. Good luck. I don't want to do this part. Actually, I'm too scared. Wait, Rival and Chrono, if you're still around, do I encounter something scary if I dive? I don't want to. I don't like this. It's like, it makes my tummy hurt. Okay, I want to go back. I can't! It's hard! What's my score? What's the max score here? What the hell? Oh man. How am I supposed to do this? What's the trick here? Abalone? Turban shell are the highest ones. Okay. Like, is this a hole? My mouse keeps disconnecting. I got scared. This is gonna take me forever! I keep getting scared. Oh man. Okay, okay. If you turn around and keep swimming that way after diving. I need help. bajillion points. Okay. Oh man, what am I? What do I do? I need guidance. I need help. Oh, it's not even a level up. Jeez. Okay. He said to turn around. Oh my gosh, my controller keeps. This is the hole, right? Do I go down? I think this is not right. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, damn it. Because I need to break the seal, right? Frick! Okay. What did he say? I have to find the seal. I lied and I told them that I knew where it was. Oh, here it is. Right? Oh. That should have given me points, to be honest. Ah! Frickin' A. Scared me. Okay, go back up. Go back up. Go back up. Please! Please! Okay. Whew. Okay. Is it better? This is probably better. Hell yeah. I love birds. Okay, where am I going? Turn around and keep swimming that way after diving. Turn around. So after diving, turn around. Keep swimming this way. I'm gonna grab this. Found it. What the heck? Okay, I can't. Help me up. Go up. Gotta go up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh. Okay, I need to turn on the light. I'm scared. One second. Where are my cats? Marhito. Hi, Mercy. Were you there the whole time? I didn't see you, Babas. Okay. Alright. Did I not gain a level? What the heck? Okay, let me save, because saving makes things less scary. Or maybe I should focus on maxing out my whatever. Wish my controller. Bird. So I can like break it more, right? Oh, this is like nothing. Oh my gosh. This is painful. this one then, right? Is that gonna make me stronger to break through it? Okay, that's where the hole is. I can pass over it, right? Like, while I'm here, I may as well, right? Oh, I have to do it all in one go? Uh-oh. Yeah, no. Oh, fuck. Okay. So I do have to be real good about... Oh, man, I think I do have to, like, grind this a little bit. Oh, boy. This sucks. Okay. Another bird. Return. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. At least I'm finding birds. I'm still missing this one that's like a really high one. All the ones that are stuck on the... I need the stamina to, or like the strength to break through it. Will this level me up? Look at that. This one, right? Let's try that now. I'm tense! Okay. Where are these, like, critical hits? Oh my gosh, that helped. Okay, now I can return? That work? You've taken another look at the hole? I haven't yet. I'm scared. I'm scared. Ah! Okay. Ah. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, here we go! It's hole time, baby! Okay, where was it? This way? No, this way. Wait, this way. Okay, I'm closing my eyes. You tell me. I'm closing my eyes. My eyes are closed. You tell me what's happening. What? This place has been familiar. Am I imagining things? My eyes. I'm scared. There's a tunnel. Am I lost? Am I gonna die? There's an open space, but it's pitch dark. Could this be the sanctuary? Good thing I brought my flashlight. I don't want to look! I don't want to look! Oh no! I'm closing my eyes! I'm closing my eyes! I don't want to look! I don't want to look! I don't want to look! No! I'm so scared! I'm so scared. Okay. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Okay. Oh no! Oh no, no, no. I don't want to look. I don't want to turn on the flashlight. I don't want to see. Help! I'm so scared. Okay. I'm brave. No, I'm not. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Oh man. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez, Scoob. I thought it was. Oh boy. Okay. Oh man. I am so scared. Okay, okay, okay. I'm closing my eyes. I'm closing my eyes. Thank you for the alert. I'm so scared now. I put a blanket over my head just now, and I have all this cat hair in my mouth. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I don't. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay. All right. My eyes are closed. My eyes are closed. I have a blanket over my eyes. Oh, where am I clicking? What is it? Ah! I'm scared! What is it? I'm clicking things. I don't want to look behind me. I'm afraid there's something behind me. Hold on, hold on. I need to ask someone. I'm scared. I'm too scared. I'm too scared. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. What do I... Okay, hold on. Let me read this because I just clicked through it. So all you need to do to break the curse is leave the bronze mirror here, right? Oh no, but I'm gonna leave the bronze mirror there, and there's gonna be something looking back at me in it, or something like that. Man, I bring back the American guy and the British girl. They were fun. They were fun. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. What do I do? What do I do? I'm too scared. I'm too scared to proceed. I'm too scared to proceed. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Closing my eyes again. What do I have to do? I felt a present back. I don't want to. I don't. This is stupid. This is so dumb. I'm going crazy. Help. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. What should I do here? I'm genuinely so scared. And I need someone to tell me that it's not that scary or something like that. I need someone to like tell me what happens. I need... It's not scary. That's not what I meant! I mean, like, I need to know for certain. Okay, I'm closing my eyes. Again. No, I'm not. Hold on. I'm turning the game volume low. On my end. Okay. I don't know if you can hear the game still, but I can't. So I'm gonna close my eyes. Oh no, I'm gonna turn around and turn off my flashlight. I don't want to. I don't want to. What do I have to do? What do I have to do? I'm so scared. I don't want to. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Should I look it up? I'm, like, genuinely, like, so scared. Mermaid's Curse? I just want to know what's behind me, I guess. Okay. Okay. Hello, Pole Ben. How are you? How are things? Okay. Okay, let's take a closer look. Okay. Alright, I think this is it. Ah! Okay. 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 That's... Mermaid Hayase. Okay, not in the flesh, but what's it called? A curse echo, okay. What if this mermaid's echoes indicate the presence of a curse? So now's my chance to offer it up? Can I offer it up? Like, what happens if I hold off? Like, isn't the point... Did I do it right? Did I do it right? Like, how do I... Why wouldn't I... Oh, shoot. Curse of the raging waves, heed my call and trouble us no more. I'm drinking. Did I do it? There you are. Good work out there. We felt it the moment you pulled it off. The curse of the raging waves is gone for good, all thanks to you. Oh. Okay. Job well done. The cursed aura that once enveloped the island has faded without trace. Phew. That was easy. I don't want to... knock on wood. Oh my gosh. Okay. We couldn't tell, but it turns out it worked. You hear that, Yuza? You did it. Now we can finally relax. Well, that is certainly one problem. Now my assistant and I can focus on another issue. Already? Sounds like you got a lot on your plate. Naturally, our convenience is a little of concern to the paranormal. There you are. I've been looking all over for you. Sakasa, what's up? Not you. I was talking to Mishiki. There's a call for you over at the station. A call? Must be a police matter. Understood. I'll head over there right away. You'll have to excuse us, but if there's anything else, feel free to contact me. I will. Thanks for everything. So, Spill, what happened with the curse? It's gone. Yuza ended it. Yay, nice one. You know, I reckon I got a knack for this. Maybe I'll go into curse-breaking business. Hit me up if you need any of the curses broken. Thank you for lurking. Have good at work. Have a good day at work. You never know, that might be your true calling. Maybe it suits you even better than being an Ama diver. Come to think of it, we better let old man Wakamura know. Don't ask me. Maybe he went home? Probably. How about it, Yuza? You want to see him? Okay, I suppose we did make that deal. Oh my gosh, is he dead? Fair enough. I guess it's not like there's any hurry, huh? In the meantime, I'll go work on the boat. Let's meet up later. As for me, I'll track down Sato and Tsuyu and fill them in. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Is Wakamura, like, dead? By the way, Yuza, you haven't given up on finding that mermaid, have you? Any new leads? Sort of. Miss Shiki shared some information with me earlier when she pulled me aside. Really? I guess experts on the supernatural would know about mermaids too, huh? So what did she say? Did you find out what you have to do to meet one? Actually, it turns out the mermaid who saved me isn't in this world anymore. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? I mean, she's gone back to Ryugu, the world beyond. Apparently, it's a place between this world and the world of the dead. Wait, really? Does that mean mermaids aren't from our world? Guess not. Well, sounds like you've hit a dead end. Hey, Mr. Wakamura, you in? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I've come to tell you the good news! Yuza did it! He broke the curse! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe he didn't hear you? Anybody home? I'm coming in! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The door's already open. That's weird. Ah, what the? Oh, no. Mr. Wakamura, don't tell me he's... I don't believe it. That wound. Did a curse cause it? But we ended the curse, didn't we? Who has the curse stone? Doesn't the cops? Don't the cops have it? Why is this one not broken? Huh. I met with Yuza, told him what I heard from Tsuyu and Nishiki, that we needed him to come to the community hall to lift the curse of the raging waves. But after that, I headed somewhere else, this time for my own purpose. Oh, they're there. lookout plaza in front of the lighthouse where you can see the sea. Probably meant for tourists. Come to think of it, I never really come here all that much. Hold on. Before I say anything, I should go over my plan in my head. Okay. Let's think about what I need to do now. These two have a special box called the Tamate Bako. I need to get it from them no matter what. I have to find a way to convince them to hand it over. This is the only chance I'm going to get. I'll share what I know bit by bit and hook their interest and negotiate from there. Really not sure if I can pull this off, but I have to try. Excuse me. You rang? Can I speak with you? Permission granted. Thank you. Don't mind him, he always gets a little carried away. Alright. Okay, so you're Avi, an author, and Cersei here is your guide. Indeed, great to meet you, Sato. Actually, I heard a talk about you around the island. Oh really? That seemed to become quite famous in these parts. I'd say we're more than infamous. We're more on the infamous side, sure. Excuse me, I burped. Her blonde hair is so beautiful. I've never seen it in person before. Her outfit looks so unusual. Maybe it's the traditional clothing from her country. Now I think about it, this is my first time meeting someone from overseas. They do feel different somehow, but I can't put it into words. Hello? Hello? That's interesting. I sense something peculiar about you. Huh? You do? Definitely strange, but I can't put my finger on it. Are you really human? I think so. Hey now, Cersei, that's an awfully rude thing to say to someone. Do forgive her, she still doesn't know how to start a conversation. No, it's fine. Sorry. It's fine. I heard you were searching for a mermaid, is that true? Oh, tell me, young lady, do you perchance know of a mermaid? Because if so, you must tell. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't know anything about a specific mermaid. Please don't look so disappointed. I feel bad now. You see, I'm rather interested in mermaids, so I was hoping I could ask you a little bit more about them. Now, you look both disappointed and annoyed. Did I say something wrong? Well, the last person who asked the same thing nearly cursed us to death. Oh, what? Indeed, the people on this island are nothing but trouble. I've had enough of it. You're the same, aren't you? You're just after immortality like everyone else. Admit it. Well, I need to steer the conversation towards the... Yes, I must become immortal. Everything depends on it. You know, if you know anything, I sincerely ask you to tell me. There it is, your true colors. I knew it. You think I just hand over the Tamate Bako I struggled so hard to obtain? Oh, so you really have the Tamate Bako? What's that? I've never heard of this Tamate Bako. But you just said you wouldn't hand it over to me. No, you're mishearing things, young lady. I have no idea what you speak. Please, I really need it. Alas, young lady, our research has made one thing clear. Trying to meet a mermaid in this place is futile. You see, that's why we decided to give up on Ise Bay mermaids, take in the sights of Kamishima, and head home. There are mermaid legends scattered all across the world. We have all the time in the world to begin the search anew. Oh, so it really is that hopeless. Plus, we can't linger on this island much longer anyway. Cersei's condition and duties are starting to be an issue, you see, so we must be taking our leave here. Hold on. Oh, I messed up. They left. Okay, I did a bad job. Blah, 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 blah. If I resumed, would it have... Hold on. Let me just try it since they're at the beginning. What the heck? Okay, so do this. Think, 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 think. Think, think, think. I'm not gonna talk to her, right? Oh no, I already. Okay. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna deny. Why are you after a mermaid? Well, I want to thank one. See, I want to find a mermaid because I need to thank them. Fascinating. Don't tell me you were once saved by one in the past. Not quite. Then what do you need to thank one for? I'm sorry I made that up. I just want to find one to meet. That's all. So that's your only reason. Do mermaids really exist? It happens. 400 years ago, there was an island here called Taishima. There's a legend. 3 mermaids. They were 3. Sadly, even after all our painstaking research, we've confirmed that meeting any of the 3 is hopeless. My advice on meeting mermaids is this and this alone. It's time to give up. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is the same. Oh, okay, so I messed up again. Son of a biscuit. I'm bad at this game. In my brain, like being like, I don't know, I thought being dumb and honest would help me, but it's not true, I guess. Okay, so I'm not, so I think I need to just be more, I think this is more straightforward than I think. I'm not here for the mermaid. I want to meet one. Chasing the legend, are we? I must say, I have a soft... Oh, I should have known because he's like an adventurous type. Okay, 3 mermaids. There are no mermaids. Wait, no! Oh no, okay. So I messed up again. Oh man, I don't... Maybe I admit everything. I don't know. It's like trial and error now. Okay. I admit it. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna tell the truth. That's supposed to be. Okay, we won't go breaking any promises. Alright then, where do I even start? I'm known as an 800-year immortal. I'm already a normal. Huh? What? Is that all true? Wait, are you trying to say that you are that Osato from Kusawa? Yeah, that's probably me. You realize what you're saying is crazy, right? Anyone would be dead against it. All I need is that Tamatobako. What do you think? You sure you're alright with this? I can hardly call it sane. It's what I want more than anything. Such stunning spirit. I'll be happy to support that resolve, even if I stand alone. Oh, just be honest. Thank you. Hooray! Now that we know the situation, it only makes sense for you to have it. That said, okay, what is it again? Oh, it's not in any of these. I would like to know how things turn out, so be sure to let us know. Of course. But that does mean I should apologize to you, Susie, after all that trouble we went through to get it. Well, you seem enthused enough by this turn of events. If you're happy with your choice, I don't mind. Also, I'm sure you already know you still need a mermaid flesh. I know, I'll figure something out. So you do have a lead on a mermaid. I'm intrigued. Carrying the oh, that's right. You need the tamate bako and to eat the mermaid flesh. And then what's his face has one though. We're headed back to the mainland to look for them anyway. After sightseeing on Kamijima, we were supposed to return post-haste. Okay, okay. Easier than I thought. Hello, is anyone home? Who am I kidding? I know no one's here. Built-in cupboard. Calendar. Still showing last month. A circle showing around the day that marks when Yuza came home. Aww. Family altar. Wait, what did she... Oh, Suyu's husband, her son. Aww. How sad. Altar shelf. Buddhist objects. Ah! It's like a mermaid scale, isn't it? Owner's away, but people on the island don't usually lock it up all that tightly. Table. Perfect for flipping things over. Stuff. Drawers. Shrine. Glass sliding door. Like, why am I here? Light. Maybe I'm not supposed to be here yet? Oh, am I stuck? Oh, I think they need to come back here. I think they... Okay. So let's work on that. Mashiki, it's me, Ide from the Maid Police Department. Oh, Detective Ide, what is it? Right after we got your call, we looked into the Yamashina, and that Ikoma guy you mentioned was working for him. That's right, how'd it go? Not well, for sure. We found the old man was murdered! What? What on earth happened to Yamashina? Well, we tried getting in touch with his secretary first, but he wasn't responding to any attempts to contact him. So we went to his house together, but ended up having to use a spare key to get in there as there wasn't anyone else around. After looking a bit, we found that what looked like a cell in one of the outlying buildings that have been shut up tight. A cell? We found Yamashina there, collapsed in a pool of blood. We called an ambulance right away. That bad. Worse than bad. Just remembering it sends a shiver down my spine. Massive wound. Okay, so who has that curse then? Skeletons in the Toba case. The only okay, so like this guy. Oh, oops. Kipe Ikoma. What the hell? Kipe Ikoma is like prime suspect right now, right? But why is his son so suspicious to me? Maybe he's irrelevant, actually. Do we have an estimated time of death? And still investigating, but the blood wasn't even dry. The cursed stone housing the curse of Tomashige has been in my possession the entire time. There's no way anyone could have used it. My thoughts exactly. So there's another... Yamashina is quite the big shot in politics and business around these parts. There's a worry news of his death might cause a stir, so the higher-ups will probably want us to keep mum about it for now. I see. There weren't a load of rumors. Weren't there a load of rumors about some secession crisis? There were indeed. He already chosen his successor. Oh, is it Ikoma? No. This, he probably chose Wakamura. And that's why they killed Wakamura also. So he's probably like next to die, but we're gonna have to save him or something like that. That's my guess. If he hadn't left a will, but you said he had? True. Either way, there's more people out there who'd want Yamashina dead. Finding out the culprit based on motive will probably prove tricky. Still, I can't imagine you'd be able to swing around a katana in that tiny little room. This wouldn't be the work of some supernatural phenomenon again, would it? I'm afraid that's looking quite likely. Jeez, you sure can do some terrifying things with these curses. Okay. Oh yeah, we looked into it and we were able to confirm that Yamashina had a small man in his pocket is what was in my brain. Kipe Ikoma working for him. From what I hear, the guy's also wanted for solicitation of murder? He is, although we only have testimony to go on right now. We still can't say anything for certain. Having the exact same name as a victim in Toba Skeleton is pretty confusing. Ikoma gave a curse stone to a local woman with the intent of a massacre. What happened with that woman? She's been apprehended. Handle taking her in as well. Oh boy, got it! I'll make the necessary arrangements. Thank you, detective. I'll let you know the details later. Oh yeah, about Ikoma. Someone apparently spotted his company car stopped outside of Yamashina's palace today. So I had a warrant put out for him as a person of interest. Oh, impressive. Who? Ikoma? Yamashina? Someone. Oh. His car. By the way, there's a high chance that Yamashina was killed by a curse contained in one of those cursed stones I just mentioned. But I have it. If Ikoma did indeed stop by, he's looking increasingly suspect. If he really is the culprit, what would have driven him to kill him? Falling out over the secession? That's probably why Wakamura was killed! I said that. I think we can definitely say he's up to something, especially if the solicitation of murder stuff is true. I'll get in touch. From the sound of things, we should make dealing with this Ikuma our first priority. Ikuma might still have access to this curse too. We should probably get back to the mainland as soon as possible. The last ferry left already. We'll have to stay on Kamishima tonight. Nothing to be done about it, I suppose. Thank you. It won't be long before the sun sets. And yet, I can't help but feel like there's another storm brewing on the horizon. Ah! Okay. I can't get there. There's something happening here. Let me do this, and then I'll go back. Okay. Oh dear. We're doing so much better after the curse got lifted. I didn't notice the time. We got so carried away with the sightseeing, it's already pitch black. You're right. Time sure flies. The last ferry already left, so I guess we'll have to find a place to stay for the night. Shouldn't we be heading back to the mainland to go after Ikuma? Well, there's only so much we can do now. It's not as though we're being paid for it, so let's not lose sleep over it. I see. Very pragmatic of you. I don't like that. We're in a dark alleyway. Although it's not that late yet, it gets dark quickly after the sun sets. The streets empty out just as fast. Illuminated only by the dim glow of a few street lights and the stars, the island feels calm. After everything we went through to get the Tamate Baka, we ended up just handing it to that girl without a second thought. I have a feeling this journey has come to an end. No need to stress ourselves any further. It really has grown quite dark anyways. We should find a place to sleep. Circe diligently guided us while sightseeing around Kamishima. Most importantly, she seemed to be enjoying herself. Must be a relief. We need to find a place to stay. I think I saw a few. It'd be nice to find one before dinner. Maybe we can get a recommendation from one of the locals? There's gonna be someone behind me! That might be difficult. After all, we didn't really manage to get acquainted with anyone on the island. And hopefully, that'll teach you a lesson about how you approach people. Alright, that may have been me. I'm scared. He's right there! Well, I thought I recognized that voice, so it was you, Mr. Barnum. Scary! We need to keep our guard up around Ikuma. If he tries anything, I'm counting on you, Circe. I get shivers just looking at this guy. What a creep. When did you get to Kamishima? Did I surprise you? I arrived on a charter boat before sunset. Now, wait just a moment. Didn't you say you had a fear of the sea and boats were a no-go? You gotta keep your character traits straight, or else proofreaders will tell you apart. Well, as it happens, my condition was miraculously cured earlier today, so I was able to come here after all. Oh, because of the curse. He can't, because of the curse. So he is the descendant of the raiders. Miraculously cured. Oh, come on. If you're going to throw it like in a convenient plot device and like that, it's a total disservice to the art. Whatever, I have more important things to ask you. A whole lot of things, as a matter of fact. Sure, what is it? Then what about the business card you gave me? It was the target of the curse. Care to explain? The symbol on your business card turned out to be a marker for the curse. Dear me, this is the first time I heard such thing. So you didn't know? Of course not. The emblem is a treasured symbol. messed up. Ah! Oh my gosh. Kikuko. Azusa. She was the last seen going to sea with a foreigner. I think I'm safe because I don't have the Tamate Bako. Oh, but he doesn't need it either. What is she detecting here? Seems that, in fact, okay. He's just saying stuff that we already know. Wait, what? Princess Hatsune. I still think that he is Urashima Taro. He wants to get back to Ryugu. I think that is his, I think that's his goal. I still think this is true. Hello, thank you for checking in. Let me get straight to the point. You know a woman named Kikuko. The young woman from Kamishima. Used that girl as a pawn. We nearly died. Beg your pardon, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know anything about that, and I didn't put her up to anything so heinous. A cursed stone? What the hell? Who filled your heads with such nonsense? Am I doing this wrong? Okay. As a matter of fact, we heard it straight from Kikuko. She told you all that? Where's she now? I demand to know what compelled her to come up with such a ridiculous story. We got her confined at her home, but I'm afraid she won't be able to talk for a while. Anyway, whatever she told you, that girl is delusional. What a troublesome fantasy created. Indeed. Okay. Whatever became of Miss Tomikawa is no longer any concern to me. In hindsight, I suppose I should have introduced you much sooner. It might be a misunderstanding. Okay. Mr. Ikuma, how did you know the curse of the raging waves have been lifted? It's hard to put into words. I got a little bit of spirit sense myself. I suppose the curse must have been what caused that ominous aura to surround the island before, no? I see. I suppose someone with a bit of spirit sense would be able to tell whether the curse was still around with ease. In any case, the curse has been dispelled. The matter of the bronze mirror is also settled. You have my thanks. I suppose you're right. Okay. Insulting a man's business card and benefactor is utterly disgraceful. I insist you take that all back. I am truly deeply sorry. I just overwhelmingly apologize from the bottom of my heart. My sorry heart. So why'd you come all the way out here? That's exactly what I want to talk about. More than anything, I would like to take care of my business right away. And what may that be? Is he gonna kill me? I actually wanted to ask you about it. I believe there's a woman by the name Sato living on this island. You wouldn't happen to know her whereabouts, would you? Sato? Alright, I think I met a woman with that name earlier today, but I have no idea where she might be now. I see, so you're not familiar with her. This is bad news. I bet he's after the Tamate Bako I gave her. No, it can't be. There's no way he'd know about that. Maybe he knows that she's immortal? But if he's simply after immortality, why bother with that and not just go straight for the Tamate Bako? Very well, thank you. My apologies for keeping you. I take my leave. Good luck with that. Bye. you sure about letting him go? Wouldn't it be better to restrain him? There wasn't enough evidence to do so. And I wonder if, like, I should have kept the box and then talked to him. Like, what would happen? It's not like he can get off the island easily, so maybe we should report that we saw him. Turns out staying another night on Kamishima was the right call after all. Wait, what do you say? I gotta hand it to myself. I'm just a genius. He's so funny. He's so funny. He's written so, he's hilarious. I can't get over it. Humble Avi. Okay, so why is this? Okay, these have to be connected somehow, right? There has to be a version where she doesn't have it. Should I try to go back or not yet? Maybe when I'm stuck. So we can be certain that Kipe Ikuma is on Kamishima. There are signs that someone landed a boat in the Gulf on the other side of the island. That must have been Ikuma. Oh my gosh, she's also very funny. Oh man, I love her. That sounded a bit diabolical. I think the fatigue is starting to get to you. Oh my gosh. Why would Ikuma come all the way to Kamishima? Oh, I bet you that I can use her sight on Ikuma, and then she's gonna be able to see that he's also about to die. I bet you that's the case. Appreciate the hard work, but shouldn't you have taken the time to rest? Blah 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 blah. Is that it? His is never like checked off. Look at that. Birds. I wonder if I kept my back turned, would I have died in that last one? Arnav Barnum. Let's start talking. We were having so much fun sightseeing. I like them as a duo. They're really good. I want them to meet the schoolgirls from the first game, and then these cop people to hang out with the other cop people from the first game. And I think that would be a great time. Oh, oops. Did I think already? Oh, yes. Alright. Okay. The police are searching for Ikuma. You say Ikuma seemed to have no idea about either the curse stones or what Kiko was planning. Swore the accusations against him were absurd. We have no proof of his crimes. Is there another Ikuma? The same way that as in me, that I think there was two Yuzas, as in there's this Yuza, right? And there's the Tamate Bako Yuza, who I think is me? like me, the player? Is there two Ikomas? The same way that there's the dead Ikoma and then there's this Ikoma? I'm gonna write that down. Where do I put this? Two Ikomas the same way. Wait. One with body. Oh, one with old body, new conscious. And one with old conscious, new body. That's what I'm saying. That's my game theory. There's a warrant out for his arrest now. No? Can't you throw a book at him? Throw the book at him here and be done with it? It would be dangerous to do anything rash. I'd at least like to get a better idea of his intentions before making a move. Still, with Soto and Cersei here, I don't think we should have anything to fear from paranormal phenomena. If worse comes to worse, surely you two could restrain him by force? Probably. But in the event we couldn't, the situation would end up being completely hopeless. I don't even want to imagine what sort of situation that would be. You see where Ikoma headed after you parted ways? No. If he chartered a boat to get here and stopped in the Gulf, wouldn't we be able to nab him? Unfortunately, I don't think it'd be that simple. Something about the lighthouse. We're gonna probably have to turn on the lighthouse, and then the light will illuminate the path to Ryugu or something, and then blah 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 blah. If we really get stuck, I should be able to find out where he is using dowsing. I thought your target had to have some sort of spiritual energy. He said himself that he had spirit sense. He did. You're so gullible. Heartless, a lot of you. You won't even consider the possibility that this is all one big misunderstanding. Oop. Oop, oop, oop. I keep clicking things. Alright, Cersei. By the way, is it true that Mr. Ikoma can use curses without the curse stone? Based on what we heard, I think we have to conclude that he can. So it's possible. So if he... Think, Mark, think. If he can use a curse stone, or the curse without a curse stone, is he... Because that means he's in possession of the sword, right? We have the mirror, we need the sword, and we need the gem. Princess of Urigo. Okay.
Well done!
Whoa.
You are deserving of reward.
Well done. Congratulations. The Tale of Urashimitaro was given by Otohime. Objects placed within it would be kept the same state. So what is he trying to do? This is what I'm thinking. I think he is an immortal, right? And the immortal, or the concept of the immortals that eat the mermaids is that when you are fatally wounded, the part of your heart or whatever that is the biggest. Chrono. Don't tell me the answer. But this is where my brain is at. When the immortals are fatally wounded, the part of them that's the biggest with the heart is what regrows into a person, right? Anything that's in this box, it contains is maintained from this world to Ryugu. So I think that Kippe Ikoma is planning on cutting his own heart. His heart. I think he is trying trying to cut his and maybe Sato's heart and put it in the box. No. I think he's trying to put his heart in the box and have Sato bring the box to Ryugu, so that way once it's out of the box, he can regrow into a person on the Ryugu side. Does that make sense? That's what my theory is. I don't know how to articulate that on this notepad. So I'm just gonna put like Ikoma heart in box, Sato delivery, Ryugu. That's what I'm saying. That is my... I think, because I'm still convinced that Kipe Ikoma is Urashimataro. And the story of Urashimataro is that he went to Ryugu, lost track of time, came home, right? And years have passed. And then he opened a box and then he like aged or whatever. I think at some point in time after aging, he ate a mermaid, became immortal, and wants to go back to Ryugu. That's what I think. And so my theory is, in order to do that, is that because the heart can regrow, and anything that's in the box is maintained from this world to the other world. I think that's my theory. And I think because Sato is important because she can live forever. I don't think he knows about Yuza yet. And so because she can live forever, I think he's like, you know, go basically deliver this box. That is my game theory so far. Oh wait, I have two notepads open. What the heck? I have two of these. When did that happen? Okay, hold on. Okay, what's true? Sato ate the mermaid. Okay, got that. Yuza got decapitated. That was true. Right? That did happen, right? Okay. He ate the mermaid. And then he offered the mirror, so that ended up being true. Right? I think this is... Okay, I don't... Mara Minakuchi... What did she do? Okay, so that was not true. That might be true. Is that over here? Oh, yes. Those might be true. Yumeko has something on her neck. Okay, Kipe Ikoma is this one. These are the two that I need. And then I was talking about how I think, I still think that the... Oh, here. Uses... No, the memories. No, this is... I have new theory for this one. I think it's... Yuza's Tomo Kazuki is the old consciousness, and then our current Yuza is new body. That's what I think. Okay. Kipe Ikoma was aboard. The Ome Maru was also the other one. Let me see. Where is all the Kipe stuff? He was the mysterious third person on that boat. Okay, so I think I'm done with this. These are all the stuff that's not true. Okay, file. I'm gonna save. Get rid of this. Don't save. Okay, file. Let me save as. So that is my theory. Okay, how likely is Ikuma could use this curse without a spirit zone? This is from the first game. A great deal of skill. Only a handful of people will be able to do it. Fewer have been able to do so with a curse capable of killing people in a single blow, let alone over a distance. He did have a bit of spirit sense. That wouldn't be enough, right? If I were to speculate, curses are not always born from the spirits of the dead. If a number of people were to harbor a strong grudge for decades, even centuries, that grudge itself could become a curse. That is why I think Kipe Ikoma is either the guy who was at Ryugu and then came back, and he's like mad about that, or because I have a note that says that he might be Tomoshige, and Tomoshige did something. Tomoshige is one of the Tairas, right? Taira Tadamori. Tomoshige? Shigemori. Huh. He's in one of these. And I think he also had he was mad about something. Near the bottom. Tomoshige. Oh. Oh! It's right there. Okay. So he... Thank you. Oh yeah, so he's connected to Sato. So that's... And he's looking for her. So I have to assume that maybe he is someone. Okay. Okay. Curse stones are so dangerous. Wait, what? Access to one allows even amateurs. I'm sorry already, that's so fun. See? So the work you wanted us to handle is all done now, right? I appreciate you can help us a bit more. Oh. Something doesn't sit quite right with me. Ikuma must have known it would be harder to escape pursuit here. What could have brought him here despite that risk? I believe he was looking for a girl named Sato. You know her. Ikuma's looking for her. What is he planning? So chances are high Ikuma is still looking for Sato. You said that Ikuma arrived on this island before sundown? Surely it wouldn't take him that long to do so. Finding a single girl on a small island shouldn't be difficult. You have a point. I doubt he's been wandering in circles all this time. Shotaro. What is this guy? Who do we have here? If I'm not mistaken, that's Mr. Wakamura's son. Whoa! You're from the police, right? You gotta help me. My old man, he's... Oh. Cut down in his own home? You're not saying... The clinic's doctor is taking a look now, but I saw the wound. There's no way he could have survived that. I tried to call the police, but Yuza Minakuchi told me to come get you instead. Ma'am, given the timing, can we assume this is Ikuma's handiwork? Chances are high. If you don't mind me asking, mister, did a man called Ikuma drop by your house at all? What, Ikuma? You're saying he's the one who killed my old man? Oh my gosh, he's so angry. Calm down, you know him then? He's in his 20s, he's wearing a suit. He looks really old. Yeah, that's him, I met him earlier today. You mean, why is he, there's something wrong with him. Today, just before sunset, a man I've never seen before came up to me. He said he was a head of a vet company. I'm pretty sure the name on his business card was Ikoma. He gave you his business card? What about it? Throw it away! Throw it away! He said it was here to gather information. What happened to looking for Sato Shiranami? Sato? You're saying Sato has something to do with that guy? Alright, everyone. I'm going to head to Welcomer's house. Soto, leave the searching to Sato to you. Find her before Ikoma does. Wait, we have to help out too? Please do. The more people we have on hand, the better. Shotaro, lead the way. Right. Wait, over there. Uh-oh, who's that? Huh? I'm scared, I'm scared. It's Ikoma. What? Think. Okay, okay. Didn't I freaking say that? I think that we're gonna be able to use her sight on him and see that he's about to die. I said it, but I didn't write it down, did I? Ugh! I said it. Do you remember? This aura, I knew it. Didn't I say? There's no doubt he's a 800-year immortal. He noticed us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's running away. Uh-oh. Should I give chase? Please do, follow him. Don't be reckless. Okay, maybe I was... We'll see. We'll see if he's about to die or not. Why is this... Oh, maybe there's like results for these. Oh, because this is where Kikuko can kill you, I think. So that's probably why. Her real name is Osato. Question mark? Her real name is Hatsune? Who might you be? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It was sure a hassle to get out of here. Looks like I made it just in time. Huh? You're an easy one to find, you know, but at last we finally get to meet again, my dear Osato. Huh? Are you being serious? This isn't one of your usual silly acts? Come now, you really forgot me earlier? What, just 400 years? That stings, you know? Huh? Okay, so I know this guy claims to be Kipe Ikoma, who is apparently another 800-year immortal, but that's not the real issue. I need to know who he really is, not who he claims to be. I don't think he's about to come out and tell me. Looks like he enjoys being cryptic. I didn't expect him to say he knew me 400 years ago. It's, Tomoshige. So you're saying you know me from 400 years ago? Well, we never met directly then. We never met directly then? What do you mean we never met directly then? Okay. He's the rightful heir to the Nukemaru. At the same time, Sato was living somewhere else. Tomoshige visited the palace with her father. He encountered her who was doing odd jobs. Follow the tyrant. Is it? Is it him? We never... What do you mean we never met directly? Who would have thought my dear... I said this too! That she was Hatsune. Okay, so now who is Hatsune? Didn't I say? I said it. I said it. I said it. I should always write these things down. Where is Hatsune? Okay, so maybe this is... Oh, here we go. Wait, hold on. Kuki Yoshitaka read the changing tides, allied himself with Nobunaga and Hideyoshi. Sumitaka. Wait. Sumitaka? Oh, Nishikawa. Just kidding. Hatsune. Okay. Said to have married, but a woman, blah, 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 blah. She refused. She promised her future to someone else. Beloved was a member of an enemy clan. She threw herself down a well. What does this guy have to do with Hatsune? How'd you know I was supposed to be called Hatsune? Back then, 400 years ago, I never realized it was you. Sorry about that. Huh? The story goes that Hatsune was offered up to hold down the curse of the raging waves, sleeping for ages down there, huh? Who knew immortality could be put into such creative use? Truly selfless, admirable stuff. Brings a tear to my eye. Not really. There wasn't any other choice, and I wasn't actually asleep, so it was pretty awful. Also, could you please answer my question? The resentment I bore was heavier than the curse you were holding back. I told you to stop. Wait a second, the resentment you bore. Thanks to that, ever since any time I got near Taishima's water, a raging storm would well up. Every time. I tried countless times over these 400 years, but each and every time my ship went under. I've had my fair share of trouble too, you know. Now you make you the raging waves curse bearer? Alright, I guess I ended up becoming quite the legend here. There's only one person you could really be then. Though centuries have passed, would you be so kind to address me once again? Call me by my real name. I don't know his real name. Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. Hold on. Despite his position, Sumitaka was little more than a puppet lord, died young. Just 2 years after Honji. He was actually poisoned by Yoshitaka. Kuki Yoshitaka? Okay, so it's not Sumitaka or Yoshitaka. Tomoshige. It has to be Tomoshige, right? Right! I'm gonna save so I don't have to... Right? Tomoshige. Then you're Taira no Tomoshige of the Taira clan. Or wait, am I wrong? I didn't think you'd get it so quickly. So, am I right? I was gonna ease you into it step by step. Let me let the truth sink in nice and slow. Huh? Okay. Okay. Well then. This is true. I was right about this. That he is Tomoshige. And Oh, wait. I don't know if this is true. Okay. Glad you actually remembered, even if it took way too long. Welcome back. What? That's right. Right. Okay, here we go. This is new. The survivors of the Tyra clan being hunted down. Tomoshige search for a way to turn the situation to advantage. Okay, this is the Tomate Bako to contain the flesh of a mermaid. What did you wait? I did the same thing as you. What was it? Questioning if you got it right or wrong because this guy's an asshole. Tadamori had refused it. What? Okay, I need to actually read this out loud. Although Tadamori had refused to accept it, the member of the clans had secretly hidden it in a storehouse in the back of their homeland. Said that eating mermaid flesh would grant eternal life. However, legend also said meat was poisonous. Oh wait, no, this is old. Oh, this is old. Tomoshige continued to row the small boat into the sea. He was clad from head to toe. Okay, this is old. After they rowed for a while, a sudden mist descended. Sato and the Russian baby mermaid. Climbing boat. Tomoshige threw his sword, slashing the mermaid. There was a dull sound. The mermaid let out a cry. Still trying to process. Tomoshige glanced down. Picked it up. He put it in the Tomate Bako. And forced her to eat it. Thinking that the amount of mermaid food hadn't been enough, Tomoshige pursued the mermaid. Surrounded by... Okay. Sato was struck in the head by an arrow, fell to sea. He was outnumbered. Cut down. There's none who saw him again. What is new, then? Oh, this is new. Okay. This one. 400 years ago. Kuki Yoshitaka. 3 mermaids. His adopted daughter, Princess Hatsune. What's the timeline? This is 400 years ago. This is 800 years ago. So she came back to life, became Princess Hatsune. I say cursed them. 2 mermaids, 2 islanders. Hatsune and Somekawa. Okay. However, the tale did not end in the sinking of Taishima. Sumitaka eventually made it to the seas. The curse of the raging waves. Curse. What? Sumitaka looking to visit Sumikado. Thereby, blah, blah, blah. She sacrificed herself. Who's this guy? Murdered Sumitaka. Seize control, blah blah blah. Nagame, blah blah blah. This is okay. Oh, okay, here we go. She became 800 years Sato. Made her way to Taishima. She lived there quietly. She changed her name. She was going by Hatsune. She became the adopted daughter. Sumitaka discovered her immortality. She sacrificed herself. Who's Komatsu Sadamune? Vassal who goaded Yoshitaka into invading Taishima. Oh, was Tomoshige. Okay. Oh, so he knew Osato, but he never met Hatsune. Remember now, everything's coming back to me. You're Lord Tomoshige. I waited long for this moment, Osato. You're telling me you became an 800-year immortal as well? I can't believe it. Indeed, I ate mermaid flesh to become an 800-year immortal just before you did. 800 years ago, we sailed out searching for the mermaids, trying to restore the Heike name to glory. We found one, sure enough, but those Genji bastards had laid an ambush. They attacked us, tore us apart. But seeing we had both become immortal, we both continued to live our separate lives. I never knew. I thought I was the only one left. I spent all these years thinking I was the only one. You and me both. It's truly a miracle that we were able to meet like this once again. Listen, Osato. When I realized this body couldn't die, I decided it was my fate to use it in whatever way I could to restore the Heike clan. The grief, the hatred, the curse of my bloodline who died screaming in resentment, I've carried it, all of it with me in this body. They screamed with me, you'll finish what we couldn't, that's why you're immortal, damn it. Their voices never stopped. Centuries of the family's rage clawing at my skull every day, every night. Wait, that's the thing that I did the same. Wait, what's the thing that you did the same? I already forgot. Even so, nothing ever worked, but I knew I couldn't give up. That obsession of mine rotted into resentment, festering for decades, centuries, building and twisting inside of me. Until finally, centuries of the resentment and rage congealed into a curse, something I could control, wield. A curse born from that obsession. The bronze mirror I carried absorbed that same resentment, and over time it transformed into a cursed stone. So your goal was to use the power of that curse and the flesh of the mermaid to restore the Heike clan? Indeed. That vow was all I had left. It was the only thing that kept me crawling through these 800 years of hell. I sucked up to people in power. Stupid brain of mine. And gathered followers, all so I can build an immortal army. But I couldn't be out in the open. Everything had to be done in the shadows. Even with immortality and curses on my side, it was damn near impossible. Oh, guess that he was Tomoshige first. Oh, would it have been right to call him the other guy? Because I don't remember the other... like, I wouldn't have remembered the other person's name. But like, if I guessed the other name, would that have been right? I already forgot. It's just extra dialogue. Oh, I see, I see. No matter. So which one's more right? Tomoshige or the other name? Ah! Freaking A. There was always one problem after the next. Nothing ever went the way I wanted. Damn it. For I knew it, the world changed into one where military power alone was no longer the key to control. I don't have the power or the time. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, so we're geniuses. We're super geniuses. And so here we are. Before I knew it, my 800-year lifespan was burning out. That's when something broke in me and all that was left was emptiness. 8 centuries and nothing to show for it. Just the truth that I've achieved nothing. Hey JP, how are you? We're playing Paranormasight right now and we're kind of near the end-ish. So, or Paranormasight 2. So if you're trying to avoid spoilers, this is your spoiler warning. I've been good, though, otherwise. Tell me, Osato, what the hell were those 800 years of me giving it everything I had? What? What? What the hell were those 800 years of me giving it everything I had worth? Oh, I totally read that wrong. What was it all for? I don't know. I realized my lifespan was finally coming to an end. I almost felt relieved, like dying might actually set me free. It was then that I happened to hear of you. That you, my Osato of Kusawa, were still alive on Kamishima, also as an 800-year immortal. That moment was the first light to pierce my darkness in 800 goddamn years. Whoa, that's crazy. Not at all! This is an 800-year-long miracle of fate, Osato. Don't you see? Back then, when the Heike fell, you were the only one who stayed with me. You were the only one who comforted me. When my final day comes, I want to be with you. That's the only thing I want now. If I can just have that, then maybe this is all worth something after all. You understand, don't you? You must. The fuck? But the curse kept me from ever setting foot on Kamishima. Okay, this guy's crazy. So I manipulated Ungaku Dono, used him to reach you, and claim you for myself. Hold on, this is a lot, my guy. What's so funny? Oh my gosh. Oh, Osato, you're blushing. You're truly so lovable. No need to act shy now. 800 years ago, we were bound by a vow of love. We were? I don't remember that. You kept the bronze mirror I gave you, did you not? That should be proof enough. No. You got the wrong idea, my guy. Come now. We certainly took the long way around, and you and I, we finally found our way back here. After everything, meeting again like this can only be a blessing of fate. This is what our curse of immortality was all for. Our final, glorious crossing into the next world together. No thanks. I mean, yeah, it's the end, but you've been waiting for it too, haven't you? The day this curse of life finally ends. Come, Osato, let's meet that day together. Let's finally be free of all this endless pain. I am Osato of Kusawa. At the end of the Heian period, I worked as a maidservant for the Bureau of Onmyo. That's where I first met Tairo no Tomoshige. By chance, he took a liking to me and made me part of his household. After the fall of Heike, the world spun into chaos. We were too busy surviving to think about anything else. I remember those days now. We ran from one hiding place to another, and I had no one to depend on but him. What? Oh, the fall of Heike. We're coming from stuffies other than not doing cat dad stuff. Aww, your tubby tiger out of trouble. How cute. I hope they're doing well. It's so distant, it's hard to tell them apart from something I might have seen on TV. Now that I think about it, the only reason I kept that bronze mirror after the attack was because it was the one thing I had left when I washed ashore. It was the only clue to who I was. I held on to it out of loneliness, that's all, as a trace of the past I could barely remember. I'm afraid I never even had a shred of affection for Lord Tomoshige, even back then. Oh. It's really him, Lord Tomoshige. I remember him now. He was always just like this. All pride, vanity, puffed up with his own importance, the very image of an arrogant Heike. No wonder he failed so spectacularly. Anyone would be acting like that. Still, part of me can't help but feel sorry for him. Oh, shit. Scared me. Why are you so silent? Say something. You know as well as I do that our lives are almost up. It could be over by tomorrow. What are you hesitating for? Oh my gosh! Ah, my god, he's scared. So scary. Ah, say something. I'm talking to you nicely and you would just stand there like a fucking idiot. Wake up. Oh my gosh. All you need to do is be grateful and come to my side. That's it. Stop. Oh. Ah, so scary. I'm getting Discord messages. I asked my friend for help earlier. And they finally responded. I'm like, I'm past that part. But what if I refuse? Oh my gosh. After all these years, there's no refusal. You would dare to defy me? That was never an option. Come with me right now if you dare try to say no again. I'll ensure you receive due punishment. I have harsher methods I can use. Harsher methods? I told you I can use a curse, remember? A curse that targets a certain pattern? Curse? Hold on. Thinking. A curse that targets a certain pattern and slices anyone with it clean through, nice and painful. But even if you use that to hurt me, if I just hold on until tomorrow, your time will run out. You'll never get what you want. Are you really that fucking dumb? Why would I use it on you? You're immortal. Huh? Before I came here, I handed out dozens of business cards with a target pattern to people on island. You wouldn't. With just a flick of my wrist, these stupid islanders will be dead in an instant. You get what I'm trying to tell you, right? You're holding the people here hostage? They're just insurance. Way to ensure you'll come with me. In fact, old man Wakamura was so stubborn about handing you over, I had to deal with him first. Oh, you killed him? So what will you do? You have two options. Have to choose. Obey and come with me quietly, or let your selfishness condemn these innocent people to a brutal death, and come with me only after you watch them die. Okay, well, I think I have to obey right now. And then I'm gonna have to do stuff in the story chart to get rid of all the thingies. I think. Maybe. Oh no, did I mess up? I think you could ever defy me? You should have known your place from the start, you worthless peasant. Alright, calm down. Oh, so this must be one of the endings then, maybe. I'm sorry. In the end, I gave in to Tomoshike's threats. Maybe, just maybe, there was still some way to fight this curse, but when those memories of distant past came flooding back to me, fragments of my life long gone, and when I thought of this man who spent 800 years chasing one purpose with such stubborn, hopeless purity. Thank you for the lurk. Something in me must have wavered. I've been chosen to face the end together with this beautiful man, Tomoshige. And so, before our time finally ran out, we sank to the bottom of Issei Bay, fading into foam upon the sea. And the curse that had sustained us for 8 centuries at last began to unravel. I felt my senses slipping away. Beside me, Tomoshige drifted in silence, his face calm, almost childlike. I stared at his smile as he slowly faded away. A strange calm came over me then, as my consciousness began fading into nothingness. Okay, so ending 4. How many endings are there? Forgive me. There are, yes, endings. What does that mean? I won't be able to spend my next 800 years with you. Huh. With Sato and Yuza? But her time is up. Could she also... What happens if I refuse? Name input 2. I only needed 1. Oh. Blah 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so what happens if I refuse? Is that a different ending? Oh my gosh, you need to freaking calm down, guy. Cause what's his face is going to die. Shotaro's gonna die. He has a business card. Alright. 'Tis time for me to end the stream. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. So let me save. That was very interesting. I'm glad we got through that curse thing without problems. Hello, Riva. Stay for the raid. We are ending the stream. Riva. Alright, cool. Yeah, so that was, we made good progress, I think. It was very scary, though, but we did it. It seems like now we're at the tail end of things, so just, like, grabbing a bunch of endings. That's what happened in the first game, where it's, like, once you started getting the endings, that's, like, it's that's the indicator of the end of the game, but, like, you know, versus something like Nier, where you can get the ending like very early on. So yeah, so we're close. There's still more mysteries. I feel like a genius though, so that's good. Let me find someone to raid. Is Sharvana? Stay for the raid, stay for the raid, stay for the raid. Sharvana is still on. Sharvana is doing a partner push right now, so please go hang out, lurk, chat, follow, and let's help her get to blah, 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 blah. Let's help her get to partner. She's currently playing Baldur's Gate 3, so, and she's been like streaming all day for several days. There's like a specific time like you have to hit and like all this stuff, so yeah. And Sharvana's cool, so you'll like her, so please do all that. I will catch you guys, I think, with more Paranormasight tomorrow. If we're not doing re-clears, we might do re-clears and then I'll do Paranormasight like how I usually do it on Wednesdays, but if not, then I'll just do Paranormasight. But yeah, I think I'm getting close to the end, so thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I will see you over in Sharvana's chat. Have a great night, and goodbye.